girl. Are you LGB because your gun is pink?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Well, shall we do the thing?
I think we should.
Let's do it. Hey, everyone. It's me, your prideful Patty, Kennedy Ann Scott.
And it's me, your reading rainbow, Vanity.
And it is time for
Loose Lips
and Lipstick. And we are so excited for our episode today because guess what it's all about?
What?
Pride.
No.
Yes, we're going to be celebrating Pride all month long. And we decided that it was time for us to share maybe a little bit of history.
Okay.
Maybe talk about what Pride looks like from a drag queen's point of view.
Okay.
And we have a special guest today.
We do, and I'm so excited.
I am.
She's our foster daughter.
She is our foster daughter. And before everyone is like, oh, God, we already know who it is. Well, let's give you a little background story on this special guest.
Okay.
So I met this little lovely wuzzy lady 5 years ago. And she was left on my doorstep because her mother didn't want her. Mm-hmm. And so she became my foster daughter. And she took my advice for probably 4 days and
Never heard from her again.
Never heard from her again. She's doing shows now by herself. She's a grown
doing something.
lady.
She's doing something.
How did you meet our little lovely guest?
I think I met her when she started doing open stages. Actually, no, that's not true at all. I met her at Tribe, and I was really intoxicated. She was really intoxicated. I had just broken up with Ivy, and I thought she was so cute. I did, and I was like, who is this little sissy? Who is this? And now I can't stand it.
Oh, my God. The fact that you hit on your foster child
I know.
is crazy.
Well, now she's my foster child.
Should we bring her on?
I think we should.
Ladies and gentle thems, welcome to the stage, Delta
Granta.
All right, let's get this pot of
Wowee.
cooking.
Lord, welcome to the studio, gal.
Yeah.
Look, she already yelling.
Thank you. Sorry, I was taking a producer note.
Oh, not a producer.
I was taking
Bishop.
a producer note.
Thank you, producer Bishop.
Yes, please don't make her shout at us. She already does that without it. But, so welcome to the pod. Welcome to our lovely little studios here in the south part of Nashville. How have you been, gal?
Girl, I've been blessed and highly favored, booked, entertaining, and working hard for the money.
Gosh.
That you have. I will say this. Delta is a really hardworking girl. So
I will
Yeah.
definitely concur with that. I will give props when props are due. And on that note, props were due.
props were due.
She is a hardworking
Can you
lady.
pass me my props? Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
You're too
here's
far.
the katana behind me right here.
I was about to say the bottle of tequila just made it.
Oh,
wave
wowee.
towards you.
Lord, if y'all could see the setup that we have today,
I'm so comfortable.
Vanity is so comfortable, and that's not a word we
I look
use in
like-
drag a lot.
I look like Jabba the Hutt just laying here.
All she needs is a cold cigarette to ease
the pain.
Lord, she is laying down today because she is so tired. She's been working hard today and
We
last
all
night.
have worked hard.
We
so.
have. We had a photo shoot. We looking cute.
And guess what, guys? Pride is right around the corner.
right around the corner.
So it's only going to get worse.
She'll be coming round the corner when she comes.
when she comes.
Ah.
Well, I'm excited that Pride is actually here because one, we still need Pride more
do.
than ever.
More than ever.
So, kind of starting things off with our Pride episode today is Delta, as our special guest, I want you to go first. What does Pride mean to you?
Yeah. I for a while now I've had this kind of like personal mantra where it's to live authentically and be abundantly queer each and every day. And for me, I think it's important to, like you said, we're going to talk about a little bit about history in a couple minutes, but it's really important to think back to those that came before us and the struggles that they went through, specifically involving like the AIDS crisis in the late 80s, early 90s, and all of that queer life and art that was lost. And I feel like we as a generation, and also as the generations to come, have to first respect and then secondly amplify and live the, what's the word I'm looking for, life that generation did not get to live. And so I think that is why Pride is really important yesterday, today, and even tomorrow.
Yes. She did take our notes.
She did.
Holy
that was very well said.
That was very well spoken.
said.
Van, what's Pride mean to you?
Harassment.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding.
HR.
No, HR. Guess what? I am HR. No, Pride I think Delta really kind of summed it up. I mean, I feel the same exact way. It's a way for us to show homage and love for our past generations, but also for our future generations. I'm slightly concerned, though. I think that Pride is kind of slipping, I think, a little bit. And so to me, it's important that we really amp it up. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, it totally
Yeah.
does. I do feel that I feel like it's going what a lot of holidays go to, where it's taking out why we celebrate it, and now
Bastardized.
it's just a party.
Yeah.
Where we party because of the people who came before us.
But we're not getting down to the brass taxes of why we are celebrating what we're celebrating.
Exactly.
You know, it's like Christmas. Like, we're taking out the whole idea of Christmas, and now it's about Christmas trees and presents and things like. And I feel like Pride's going that way too. I might
concur.
be just seeing it from one side, but like that's my observation.
Well, and I also feel like drag queens, we do see it probably from one side, and most of the time it's like the background work.
Yeah.
Where I enjoy Pride.
Yes.
I get to hang out with my friends and I get to do that, but I'm also working Pride. So I know that working Pride is completely different than just fully celebrating.
Correct.
Because we are the ones that are carrying the party, or we're carrying the history, we're carrying the acts.
It's like a double act for us, because we are required to know the history, but then also we're required to teach the history, but then we're also required to like be the party and be the ensemble.
Yes.
And it's tough.
We wear a lot of hats this month.
We do. It's always Pride is so much fun. But I'm just, quite frankly, Pride is so stressful.
It is.
For an entertainer.
I agree.
So stressful.
Do you find that, Delta? That it's stressful?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah,
She said she
so
concurs with
stressful.
you.
Yeah.
I think it's also interesting.
Is that the word of the day, concur?
Yeah.
Because you've said it like
I've
6
said it
times.
6 times.
Yeah.
I think it's also interesting the intersection of our straight allies and straight people playing a part in Pride these days. Whereas Pride was a protest when it first began and has become a party, but it's still a form of protest every day. I mean, our existence is a form of protest, essentially.
Yes.
But I feel that the more involved the straight community gets in with Pride, the less involved the queer community wants to be with it.
I agree. And I think that we had a conversation privately about queer spaces and how sometimes they're no longer queer because of the infiltration. And here's the thing. I love allyship. I appreciate it because, quite frankly, we need that.
Yes.
But at the same time, we have to have our own backbone and stand for ourselves. And I think we have gotten complacent.
I agree.
You know?
But I also agree that, like, with times that have changed, there are more safe spaces in the heteronormative of society. So then but I also tell people, tread lightly on that. Like, I want us to be able to go out and have a good time in straight places, in all-inclusive places, but remember that, like, at the end of the day, these queer spaces that were created for us to be ourselves, they have to maintain and they have to stay around, because there is, like, we're in a culture crisis right now where we need these spaces because not everywhere is safe again.
Yeah.
And so I need people to actually understand that not all places are safe as maybe they were in 2028 to 2015.
Right.
You know, that whole window.
Well, you know,
28.
and it's funny that we're having
2008?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2008 to
That's a
2015.
time jump.
I know. Well, because I was thinking, like, the most safe I've ever felt was the 4 years of Obama's second term. That was the most that I have ever felt safe as a queer person.
And it's because
in
there was
any
a
space.
standard that was set.
There was.
Of protection.
There was.
And I think that that's why we as a community right now, we're feeling a lot of unease. And I'm not talking about just being gay. I'm talking trans community.
Yes.
They are under fire like hotcakes right now.
They
and
are.
it's very scary times out there. I don't know if y'all are keeping up with it, but our trans brothers and sisters are dying left and right, being murdered and being bashed. And it's scary. As somebody who is in a romantic relationship with somebody who is trans,
Yeah.
like I worry more about his safety now than I did my own.
For
Than I
sure.
do my own. And that is wild to me because I'm a very flamboyant homosexual. And so going into like a public bathroom or public spaces, I already feel at unease. But now I'm having to like really take into consideration, is he gonna be safe?
Yeah.
I'm no longer even worrying about my safety. I'm having to worry about his. And that's what's sad. That's what's
is.
crazy.
It is. And we shouldn't have to be in those times, but we
We
are.
are.
But I also think that, I'm a millennial. You're a
Same.
millennial.
She's a millennial.
I am.
Delta's a
96.
tail end of the millennials. But as a millennial, I also know that we have grown up in culture where it was not accepting at all to being accepted, a trend, to being accepted, to now going backwards. So we know how to handle the hate more so than the younger generations
And that's
because they
what's-
haven't had to deal with it
Yeah.
as we have.
That's
and
true.
that's what I'm scared about, just in the same manner as affecting our trans brothers and sisters, is the younger generation is not going to know how to handle being hated on for no apparent reason.
Because it became so common.
Yes.
It became so common there for a very brief time where a lot of people were kind of finding themselves. And so now for us to be in a society where we're told that being ourselves is now, again, like you said, we have experienced this. But for, like you said, the younger generation, we are now entering a time and space where it's now no longer okay to be yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned about mental health.
Yes, you have, and it is Mental Health Awareness Month. We're finishing it, getting ready to go into Pride now. But I still think mental health is something that we should be focused on all the time, but also pouring those resources into mental health to help everyone in the whole society.
And listen, and I was raised by she's technically a Gen X, but she's a boomer, and I was raised very much like, if it's not broke, don't fix it, or like if you're not bleeding, get over it. Like so I have a very tough outlook on some things, but mental health, as I have navigated my own lately with my journey with my generalized anxiety and things like that, like I have become very sensitive to that, and I think that it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bi, black, white, brown, take care of your mental health. Like,
For sure.
And so, like I said, I'm really concerned with these younger, because they always say that, or the saying is that like snowflakes, or like this generation is snowflakes and they're so soft. The generation before us curated us to be like that, and now we are having to reap the issues from that.
Yes.
So.
And I feel like each generation just hands us a pile of crap all the
Crap.
time, and we have to like decipher through it all, and it just never works out. But I know we all know that pride is important in this space, and I know that a lot of our listeners know that pride is important because, one, we still have people who would rather not exist and not be themselves.
Yeah.
And the whole point of pride is to live out loud that life does get better after you come out. It really can. And that's what I strive to like live most authentically every day, so people can see that you can have a good life. Like that's my whole point of living as loud as I can, being a drag queen, being an educator, being loud in the community and raising awareness about laws that are going through, or just trying to be myself so people can see that that person can do great things.
Because you living fearlessly can inspire.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? And so
I mean,
think,
look, we've inspired Delta to live her life.
Wow.
damn it, why?
Wow.
I know. I was waiting for the wowie this whole time.
You're such an
Wowee.
inspiration, Kennedy.
Thank you.
Thank
Some
you.
people used to call me an inspiration queen. Not anymore.
Now they
But
call you Bricks.
Oh, God, it's starting. In the name of the Father, Son,
now
and the
they call
Holy
me
Spirit.
a brick. Well, you know what? She's a brick house.
Wait, Kennedy, I have a question,
I have
and
a-
then we'll
okay.
get back on topic. Who
Okay.
would win a lip sync battle between Vanity and myself?
Oh,
Ooh.
are you sure you want to start this drama right here, right now, in front of God and everybody and my salad?
In front of all my friends, family, fine folks at home.
I knew we'd get off topic. Dang it. But I would say I'm going with Vanity.
We'll put a poll online.
Okay,
I thi-
let's put a
I
poll
think we
online.
should. I think we
Okay.
should. I think that'd be fun.
Stay tuned next
Yes,
week.
stay tuned.
All right. So I want to kind of jump in to talking about some of the history as to why we have Pride. I feel like it's an important thing to give a little bit of history.
Okay.
One, because some people still don't understand our history or know our queer history.
No one died at Stonewall.
No one died at Stonewall, and that lives rent-free in my head forever. But let's kind of get into it. So let's do the tea.
Let's
on
do it.
history.
Let's do it.
So, do you all know some of your history?
I
Is this a
hope-
pop quiz?
This is a pop quiz.
Oh, great.
Ooh, school us.
So who
girl.
wants to tell me about Stonewall? Oh my God.
Y'all, hold on. No. Before we go any further, I want to just preface this by saying I've had half a bottle of tequila.
That is true.
I had a photo shoot
2/3.
today. I've had a photo shoot today. I had to work last night. I think I still woke up drunk from last night. So, like,
But can we
just-
also say that Kennedy Ann took it upon herself to create you all flashcards on the history?
that she's currently holding up and I can't read because I'm seeing double of everything.
You're also laying down sideways.
I am
so-
laying down sideways because I told y'all I'm tired.
Okay,
You are,
I'll
okay.
read it. I'll read it.
Okay.
Okay, so Stonewall happened in June 1969, of course, at the Stonewall Inn in Greenwich Village, New York City. Is it
Greenwich.
Greenwich?
Greenwich.
I thought it was. Is it Greenwich?
Greenwich Village.
Okay, run it
Well,
back.
that
I'll start-
says
I'm starting over.
Greenwich.
It's Greenwich.
But it's
I'm starting over.
Take two.
So the Stonewall riots happened in June. Junewall. Oh my God.
Hey, give me a 10-second breather.
Stop laughing.
Fine, I'll do it.
No,
Okay.
no, I got it. I got this. Okay. The Stonewall riots happened in June 1969, of course, at the Stonewall Inn in Greenwich Village, New York City. What? Oh my God! Somebody else take it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. I got it. Okay. Oh my God. So the history of Stonewall comes from June 1969 at the Stonewall Inn in Greenwich Village, NYC. I'm literally reading it verbatim. I can't do that. Kennedy, please take. Mom, the
I
DVD
got
player's
you.
broken.
No,
I got
let
you.
me get one more take. Is it Greenwich?
Greenwich.
Greenwich. Okay. The Stonewall riots happened in June 1969 at the Stonewall Inn in Greenwich Village, New York City, reminding everyone that the first Pride wasn't a corporate parade with sponsored floats. It was a riot led, of course, by black and brown trans women, drag queens, and butch lesbians, hashtag shout out to Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera. And of course, it was fighting back against police harassment happening at the Stonewall Inn.
Very good.
Very good, very
Oh,
good.
Lord.
And it took us
But we
74 times.
also, a year later, on June 28th, 1970, it marked the first Christopher Street Liberation Day. It was a march in New York City that concurred, which sparked an annual tradition across the globe. So basically, the celebration started as a commemoration of that night that started everyone being able to start to free themselves. I'm not going to say they freed themselves in
Right.
one night, but it was
the forward motion.
The
It was
catalyst.
movement.
The
The
catalyst. Okay, vocabulary. Good job.
Okay, I was homeschooled. Calm down. Did you just wave at the dog? How cute.
So I also kind of wanted to touch on some of the Nashville queer history that we have.
Okay.
So what I have for you guys is the humble beginnings of what happened here in Nashville. So in June of 1988, around 250 people gathered at Fannie Mae Dees Park, which is also known as Dragon Park, kind
What
of
the
close
hell
to
is this?
It's like close to downtown, like over in the Capitol View area.
Okay.
Oh, where they got that volleyball court?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yes, over in that area. So it was a march, and what they did was they marched to Centennial. So they marched from that
Gotcha.
park over to Centennial Park,
Okay.
that's a pretty far.
Yeah,
that's a
that's
walk.
right.
Jaunt.
But I mean,
At least like 3 miles.
it.
And I can't walk one.
I love how Delta's like at least 3 miles.
5K.
But we
Sorry.
The ghost.
we marched to Centennial Park. It was organized by the Tennessee Gay and Lesbian Alliance, or T-Gala. And after being inspired by the 1987 March on Washington. So they
Gotcha.
did this a year after. But think about 1988. I was just born. So that was like the year that I came into the world in 1988. But thinking about even then, 250 people gathered in Nashville, in the South, to march, because what I think we forget a lot of the time as it is a riot. It is a march. It is to literally tell people, here we are. And it's not, but again, I love the floats. I love the socialization of seeing everybody at the park and getting to host all the people at the park and getting to just have some fun times. I love that and creating memories. But I still think we owe it to ourselves to keep our history close to us.
I think what it is we have witnessed it being a celebration for so long. And like you said, it is a riot. It is a protest. And we have been in the generations of being able to see it as a celebration. So for us to go back to it being a riot and a protest, I'm not going to lie, sisters, it's a little unnerving.
Yeah,
I mean, we are literally fighting for not our spot at the table, but our spot on earth. And that's what a lot of people, I think, are wanting to ignore, because ignorance is bliss. I was just telling my mom earlier. It's funny that this is our topic for the day, because on my way here to do the photo shoot, I was talking to my mom, and we were talking about something, and I said, "You don't understand that, like, I am very fearful of every time I walk into work that this will be another Pulse situation." You know what I mean? Like, this is the times we're having to live in. And I understand that, like, mass shootings and things are happening all over the globe, at like road rage incidents, and it's not just gay clubs, but we are being led by our political leaders into a headspace of hatred toward our community.
Yes. Well, I mean, if you look at that, like, now we even have arguments happening, which I think they've happened before now, but we're even having where lesbian and gay men are turning on our trans brothers and sisters.
And I don't understand that.
And I don't understand it either.
Because if it wasn't for Marsha,
yeah,
who is a black trans woman, throwing that brick, where would we be?
I think it goes back into the point I made earlier of the intersection of our straight allies. What I've felt is that a lot of people, not to call out anyone in particular, but like, let's talk about Hot Mess for a second.
Okay.
Because we both play Hot Mess.
Yes.
There's a lot of people in Hot Mess that, like, will advertise their show and everybody will come out and have a great time. But a lot of them, we've had conversations with certain people, and they're like, when it comes to the charity show, I'm not getting in drag. I can't do that. No. And I think it's this, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Stigma, but also internal homophobia and toxic masculinity that prevents people from fully being themselves. Yes. And I can look at both of you and say that we are three people who are very comfortable with who we are.
Obviously, she's in a wig. I have smeared lipstick, and you're dressed like that.
Right. Right. Yes. But as I was saying, we are very comfortable in who we are, and it may have taken us however long to get to that place, but there are still a lot of people, especially in Nashville in general, that are not comfortable with who they are, but they're comfortable enough to be involved in the community, but then not fight for that community. And it's very convenient as straight passing individuals for them to essentially allow the attack on trans people and allow the attack on the drag community to happen, because it doesn't affect them. And I think that's the message, is we have to, as a community, come together for things that don't just affect us.
I agree. I completely agree. I think it also takes courage inside yourself to actually allow yourself to have that moment to say, you know what, I'm going to fully enjoy myself.
Can I ask a question, though?
Do it.
So, like, and this can be edited out. This is just for us girls specifically. Why is it that we, as entertainers, because all three of us are drag entertainers, why are we put on a pedestal and on a platform and as pillars of our community, but then we are allowing people of our own community turn against us when times get tough? Let's talk about that. Like, because here's the thing, drag is an art of transformation, yes, but a lot of our trans brothers and sisters partake in that art form. And this is an art that's not only celebrated now by the LGBTQIA plus community, but also by our straight allyships and our straight communities. Why are we allowing our own community turn against our art form that they celebrate when it's convenient for them?
I think one thing that me and you can think about is we have to think about where we work. And I love the bar that we work at, but sometimes, if we're getting in a debacle online, it may reflect negatively on the bar. So
correct. So we have to be cautious.
We have to be cautious of what we say and how we say it. We can still fight and, say the correct things. But sometimes I feel I'm a very outspoken person and I'm very aware of that. And I
love you for that,
create some drama online or call somebody out or do something.
Seen it.
But it then comes back on you negatively. And as you said, if we're a pillar in the community, I'm not calling myself a pillar, but you know what I'm talking about.
You're built like one.
Okay, but
brick.
Anyway, that negative energy that comes with arguing with other people sometimes affects me negatively from doing it. So
I agree.
I feel like that's maybe a part where I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that, but I should because.
But I also think, and you can correct me if you don't agree. That's okay. But I also think it kind of goes into our trauma responses and our inner selves, meaning that, as young queer people growing up, we feared being abandoned. So when people would disagree with us, or we would change ourselves to be like, oh, you're right.
We fawn.
Yes. And so I feel like sometimes when our own community might turn against the performers or the drag artist, we kind of just say, oh, that's okay. That's fine. As a way of, well, don't abandon us completely. But I think that's like an inner monologue. I don't think it's outwardly said a lot. But I think it's the fear of being abandoned completely with some people. And I'm not trying to speak for everybody.
No, I think, yes, but I think when I was asking that question, it wasn't necessarily for us to answer because nobody's going to have the answer for that. It's more of an inner reflection question that I need our community to ask themselves.
So say it one more time so they can have a moment.
So why are we as a community turning our backs on the very art form that we have celebrated and have put on a platform and on a pedestal for years? People and entertainers that you have considered pillars of our community, and yet as soon as the going gets tough, you want to turn your back on us. But then yet when the going gets really tough, you want us to be the ones to throw the fucking brick. That's what I want to know.
And
answer that for me.
Answer it. And you can send us responses to
Go ahead.
Vanity on Instagram,
yes,
or
please.
me on Instagram, or even our email,
which is
looselipspod@gmail.com.
I feel one more thing, and then we can move on if we have to. But I feel like you kind of hit the nail on the head about the fear of abandonment, because I will say, for me personally, the best thing I ever did was moving away from my family. And that I've been living in Nashville. 2019, it'll be 7 years in August.
She can count.
So, anyway, but moving away, I now reflect, and I'm 10 times the person I was moving home. But I think for a lot of community members, a lot of their family is still here, or if they're away, whatever. But I think a lot of people struggle with wanting to feel accepted by their community, but also by their family, and they have to balance that. And sometimes their family may not be accepting of them, so then they let the community fall. What's the word I'm looking for? The relationship with their family is more important than their relationship with their community.
And I get that.
So then they don't stand back up and fight.
That's a real thing.
And that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
That is fair. But there has to come a point in a queer person's life where you're going to have to prioritize, if you are okay with you, that's the end of the sentence. If you are okay with you, live your life. Do not try to mold yourself to what your really conservative dad wants. He's never going to view you any other way, no matter if you agree with him on being conservative, whatever, this, and that. Just live your life. I need people to start living their lives.
So You just raised a really great eyebrow for me. You said, something about like you have to accept you for who you are, and if you're really conservative dad, let's call a spade here. Normally, when we are talking about conservative parents, for the most part, there's always some form of religion involved, correct?
Yes.
And so one thing that we specifically, I don't know if I shouldn't say we, I specifically have heard is you should always honor thy father and mother from the Bible.
Yep.
And there's ways that you can honor your father and mother and not have any contact with them. Sometimes that's the best way you can honor thy father and mother,
Right.
is by removing yourself from that situation. So that way you're honoring them. You give them their flowers because they brought you onto this earth and they took care of you and they raised you and things like that. But you can honor them by knowing that like we will no longer have a relationship. And I think that that's a very important detail, especially for our young queer people who don't understand those words, and they're hearing it and it's getting thrown in their face. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to take a step away.
And I always tell people, like, if you are nervous to go through this world and be your queer authentic self, lean on me.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
what we're here
walk
for.
hand in hand with you. I will not let you fight this journey alone. I give so much of my heart to everyone because I genuinely love everyone, and I will walk this world with you.
You better cue the Kill Bill music because I'm about to pop off.
But
That's what I'm talking about right there. That that conversation right there, Kennedy, is why this goes back to my question. Why are we having to be the ones, and not that it's a problem, but why are we the ones that have to take responsibility for the younger generation and the queer youth? Where's the circuit gay? Where's the one who's doing blow in the bathroom? And then yet those are the same gays that want to sit here and turn their backs on the trans and drag queens. I don't understand.
Can I pop off for a
Yes,
second?
Pop
please.
off, girl.
Why
Pop
the
off.
fuck do we want somebody popping pills in the bathroom speaking for the community?
Well, I'm just saying though, is like that's what I'm getting at, is like the ones that are heavily opinionated are not the ones that are doing the grunt work.
They're reaping the benefits.
They're ripping the benefits and they're not doing the grunt work. And then as soon as the going gets tough, guess what they're doing? They're going to their 9-to-5s in their suits and jackets and they're acting like they're not even queer at all.
True. I mean, that happens.
And then yet they drag queens.
Yeah,
ugh,
but are they
I would
truly
never-
happy?
Well, I don't know.
I'm not questioning their happiness.
Yeah.
I'm questioning their loyalty to the community that basically raised them, because let's all face it, everybody that's in that suit and jacket has been touched
They've been
emotionally
called
or
a slur at some
spiritually.
point.
Well, yeah, but they've been touched emotionally or spiritually by one of us.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying?
I concur. Word of the day.
Concur.
I love that. But I also...
I know that was a really heavy topic, and I'm sorry, but like,
that was
this
good.
is...
I think that's real, and I think we have to have these real conversations. And whether it's on a podcast and people just listen in and they're shaking their head in their car, but still, it's being had, and then people can take those conversations and have other conversations with other people. I think it's important to say.
It's about
important
planting
to
a
have.
seed.
It is.
It's about planting a seed
Plant
for
those
me.
seeds.
It's about planting a seed for me, so that way you can think for yourself. That's all.
And I agree.
Sorry.
But I mean,
We
no.
got way off topic
We
there.
did, but I love that because I think that's a natural thing that happens. And the only thing I wanted to say, one more thing about like the history of Pride, especially here in Nashville, is like you've gone from 250 to over 10,000 people that now
Amazing.
come, which is amazing. And I think that's what kind of scares people in the end, is that when something gets too big, are they lost somewhere again? And I know that sounds really deep and
Yeah, I was like, can you elaborate on that?
well, like I think like
I think she means like little fish, big pond.
little fish, big pond. Yeah.
Okay.
Like everyone wants to be seen. Everyone wants to be heard. And when things gain all this access to having lots of people participate, some people, not all,
Yeah.
kind of get in their head and they're like, well, great. Now do I even fit in this group? And I think some people struggle to, we do try to be as inclusive as we can, even though we are imperfect humans and we
Correct.
mess up.
Right.
Our community messes up as well.
Yeah.
But we try harder, I feel like, than others as well in some grand scheme of thing.
Okay.
And so I feel like we can always try even harder to...
There's always work to be done.
There's
no
always
matter
work.
what.
Yes.
No matter what.
But I feel like with Pride celebrations, we need to amplify them even more than they ever have been to show people in that rural tiny town in North Dakota that you matter and that you have a place in this world. It might not be in the heteronormative of society and how we run things, but you have a place in a smaller group. And starting there in a smaller group and growing and becoming bigger allows you time to not only know yourself, grow your wings, but become someone entirely who you've wanted to be your whole life.
Yeah.
And then I say that's the end of our history portion. How do you feel?
Beautifully said. I have a lot of emotions, to be completely transparent. I'm heated.
Yeah.
I'm calm.
You're comfortable.
I'm passionate. And so, yeah.
How
I
do
just
you
have
feeling?
one question.
Okay.
History?
Her story.
Oh.
They story.
They story. They story. Yeah. And you have a daughter named Story.
I do.
That's crazy.
I wanted a cliff note, but I got a novel.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Delta, you can laugh at things. It's okay. All right.
We laugh at you all the time.
So we've kind of touched on this throughout, but we know the importance of pride. Kind of sum up, if you can, in one sentence, importance of pride, just to kind of wrap that whole history portion up. Mine would be allowing yourself to be your most authentic self, period.
I'll just do a word.
Okay.
Not a sentence. Presence.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You have to be the presence. You have to have your own presence, and we can't go away.
Okay,
And we won't.
And she made a sentence.
So we know that I'm a talker, so I'm probably going to go off on a tangent. I will say self-love. Love yourself to know that you have a place here. Love yourself to know that you are wanted on this earth no matter what your environment currently is telling you. You belong.
I love that. You belong.
So self-love, love yourself enough to understand that you belong. So when you're thinking of alternate routes, please understand that you belong here.
I love that. And I think that wraps up our little history, herstory, or theystory. However you
having
want
a
to
stroke?
interpret it. Yes, I was.
I don't know what just happened, but
she
we
was having
all
a
just
stroke.
witnessed it. I
I
think
was
the wig
concerned.
shifted.
The wig shifted. There was something digging into my head. All right, now I kind of want to jump into some pride questions for you all. All right,
I
so
hate quizzes.
Delta, since this is you're our special guest today,
heard
you
that.
get
She
to
said
go
special.
first. What was your very first pride gig like? And looking back at your outfit and paint, would you legally find yourself guilty of a fashion crime today? So we can break that down. First, what was your very first pride gig like?
Blush. Next question. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So okay. First,
I feel like we need to give them that backstory to that. I feel like we do. So we have a local competition called Sissy, and we just wrapped it up on cycle 8, and one of the top 4 contestants was asked, "What is your most?"
the judges. If the judges have given you a critique throughout the competition, which one is it, and how can you improve upon it? Something like that.
But she didn't even finish it, and before the
judge could even ask, or before the person could even finish the question, she just goes, "Blush." Next question. Shout out to Donna Savon. You are a superstar for that moment. Yes, ma'am.
She's my daughter. I love her.
No, she is not your daughter.
I've adopted
that's
her.
why we actually brought you on here, because we were going to have that fight.
Oh God.
I think we should do another poll. I think we should do.
I think we should do.
Oh
Man, we
my
have multiple
God.
polls.
Let's just call Donna Savon right now.
Yeah.
She's busy.
Do you have her number?
I do.
Okay, well,
I
let's
have
call
her number
her.
too.
And she's busy. Moving on.
She's busy.
Kennedy, ask the question again.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
Kennedy, call the Uber.
What was your very first pride gig like? Do you remember your first pride gig?
Okay, so we were talking about this a little earlier before we started recording. I can't remember if it was Stateside Kitchen with you and the Lipstick Girls, or if it was Drag Under the Stars at Play.
Oh.
I think it was Stateside Kitchen, actually.
I want to say it was Stateside,
I think
but
so.
I don't
Look at me giving her
remember.
opportunities, and look what happened.
Anyway, so it
You
was.
give other girls opportunities,
We'll
and
just
then they vote
say-
against you.
We'll just say it was both of those. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I was trying to talk.
Sorry.
I was gonna say it's both of those, but obviously anytime at Stateside is a good time with the Lipstick Ladies. And then Drag Under the Stars is an experience. It's out in the back parking lot of Play. It's an outdoor stage. They put us all in this massive tent with air conditioning, and you basically do a show inside, outside. But it's very fun. I get asked every year. Sometimes I say yes, sometimes I say no.
I'm just ready for the next portion of this question.
But yeah, I'm not gonna answer this next question.
Yes, you are.
No comment.
Well, did you wear that Jasmine outfit? Remember that with those little shoes that she had?
Go Fly Spirit.
And Amber Waters read her for filth.
I cannot.
Who's Amber Waters?
Adam Franklin.
Oh. Damn.
Not
Oh.
Adam, if we're listening, we love you.
I love Adam. I forgot that was her name because it's object permanence here. Okay, they're not here anymore, so I don't remember. Does your volume not work on your phone, Bishop? This is chaotic today in the studio.
Over us.
This is chaotic today in the studio.
So, would you say your fashion was a crime?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were the fucking fashion police. What does this say? Yes to the dress?
Well, no, because you should have said no.
I think my outfits have always been fine.
Okay.
I would like to say that I have a good sense of style.
I think you do.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, I have a good sense of style.
Yeah.
I had a
We all
privilege-
start somewhere.
We all have to.
My mom is a fashion designer. She's a seamstress, but whatever. She makes
Does
clothing.
amazing work.
She
by the
does.
way.
Yeah, and my
That crawfish
sister,
dress, I love it.
My
Fierce.
sister was in the fashion industry. She has a degree in fashion merchandising and worked at Forever 21 for years. So, like, I would say I have good style. Paint-wise, yeah, we ain't going to talk about that.
But
It
There's
was
always
rough.
room for improvement. Though.
Yeah, always.
Even with me.
oh,
I mean,
same.
I
We've been
think-
doing this a long time.
I was very blessed to
And it
have
shows on
people
you.
like Kennedy and, Deception and Princess and others booking me very early in my career.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I am someone, I did not stay at home and practice my paint until I looked good. I went out there looking like I did.
But then also I want to give props to you because you are also a person when you were first starting out, you were showing up to places in drag. You were supporting other people. You were out in the scene trying to, one, socialize, but also network to get your name out there. And I commend you on that because that's how you have become so successful, is because you took the time to get to know people in the scene, support those people in the scene, and then take advice from them and listen when they did offer advice. I mean, to some
I might
degree.
have not always applied it.
No,
Well, and
but
well,
I listened.
that's evident because
But I listened.
But no, that's the great thing about advice though is you can hear it and you
Yes.
can choose to take it or not. You just have to see if it fits what you're wanting to create.
Do you remember, Van, when you first passed out at a...
Why is it gotta be passed out? Why is it gotta be passed
Because you
out?
kept saying you don't remember. So
No, I do remember. I tried to forget. My first Pride event was Nashville Gay Pride.
Okay.
And this is, I think I might have told you this story. I don't know if I've said it yet on the podcast, but this is why I am a firm believer of my drag specifically. I'm not speaking for the whole community, but my drag specifically does not belong around children. So
I concur.
it was
If you're under 18, quit listening now.
it was Pride 2013. Yeah, 2013, I believe.
Damn.
And I was booked on what is now called the Stonewall stage. And I did Fuck You Better by Neon Hitch.
Oh,
Mind you, guys, I have to make this very clear. I was so naive I was so sheltered. I was homeschooled. I didn't get out a lot. I really didn't know a lot about queer culture. I didn't know shit about being a drag queen except for what I studied on my own and did for myself. And so I didn't know, would you stop laughing?
I can't because I'm imagining you
So,
on the Stonewall stage and families are just in their
I
lawn
did not
chairs.
know the etiquette of Pride, and so I just knew that I made a lot of money off of that number. And so I did Fuck You Better, and the whole time I had to look at a 4-year-old girl, and the whole time I was mortified. And I said, I will never do this again. And so far, so good. I have never done Pride again.
And that 4-year-old
Unless
girl,
it's been in a group number for the Playmates.
And that
Who's calling who? Is
DJ
that
Phil is calling you.
Hold on, sorry guys. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys.
But yeah, your first gig was wild.
So my first gig was absolutely wild. Like I said, I was mortified, and that was, I think, the first moment of becoming aware. Because like I said, I was really naive. I was homeschooled. I didn't have a lot of gay friends. The gay friends I did have, I didn't like. We were, we're all gay, so let's just be friends. And so, I didn't have people like a Kennedy or a Delta or a Vanity or a Princess or people to uplift me. You know what I mean? So I had to learn it by myself.
For sure. And that.
What about you? What was your first?
She mentioned that 4-year-old kid. It didn't turn out all bad because that 4-year-old kid is now Donna Savant.
Honestly, she probably is. Blush. Next question.
Blush. Next question. Kennedy, tell us about your first Pride gig.
Oh my God.
I want to know if you've had a fashion crime.
Well, because here's the thing, though. I don't know if you've clocked it, but every time she asks us a question, she never answers it.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to clock her on it, but here we are.
Well, because I have to keep steering this boat from
I'm
the
doing
almost gone bottle of tequila.
Honey, this is not a boat. It's a pirogue.
Oh, excuse me.
What is a pierogi?
No, it's like Cajun. It's Cajun for canoe.
Oh, okay. Well, no, my first Pride event, it was back in Missouri when I lived there.
Missouri.
It was like they were doing
Cape Girardeau?
No, this was in Springfield, girl. But they were doing like a little Pride thing, and I just did like an amateur night because I wasn't really anybody at that moment in time. But I did do it, and I blacked out on stage because
was it tequila or vodka? Us, it was tequila.
It was tequila.
Okay.
But also, I wore this T-shirt that I made into a dress because I belted it, and I thought I was God's gift. Fashion crime.
She had a cold shoulder because she cut the sleeve out.
I love a cold shoulder.
Honey, one thing about Kennedy, I've seen her. We've been friends for years. Always in a cold shoulder. That's years.
That is years.
That's
You're right.
plural.
I will say this, though. I was never a fashion crime. I thought my style was sickening.
Okay, wearing the same Barbie T-shirt and white little jean shorts.
And I was every
She's
day.
speaking of fashion crimes when she's dressed like Timmy Turner right now.
Billy Ray Cyrus, I know you ain't talking.
Oh my God.
Girl.
Moving along.
This was before Miley made it famous.
This is why I was terrified to have guests. My nightmare is coming
It's
true.
not having guests. It's what
They are
guests
going to
we
leave
have.
5-star reviews. It's fine.
This is actually a great episode, I think.
I
guys.
love it.
I'm having a great
Okay. So I want to kind of go to this question.
Okay.
Between the parades, block parties, midnight sets, and the 2 p.m. tea dances that we have here, not only in the Nashville, but all over for prides, what is your absolute toxic trait of coping mechanism for surviving the sheer exhaustion of June?
I think mine has already made itself very clear.
Is
Tequila.
That's true.
Bishop, are you going to bleep this word? Okay.
Faggots.
No. No, mine is
Oh, why are we bleeping that?
because it'll be people already know what I'm gonna
That's
say.
part of
It'll just
you.
be funnier if it's bleeped.
Okay, we'll bleep it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe she said that.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
adding effect.
Yeah. What is yours, Kennedy?
I would say
Homophobia.
what is it?
Homophobia.
Homophobia.
No.
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 Oh wait, I lied. I mistook. Edit that out. Edit
Oh
that
my
out.
God.
I lied. I
This is why
misread the
she
question.
This is why she doesn't do public speaking.
Yeah, she misunderstood the assignment.
I misread the question. I
Oh
thought she
my.
was talking about other people.
No,
Yeah,
well, what I
I
will
don't
say,
use it.
my toxic trait is I do not take time for myself this month. I am constantly on the go trying to make other people excited and happy, and I kind of sacrifice myself, which is a toxic trait against myself.
Which is so funny that you said that because when I asked you or whatever, I could kind of see your mind kind of thinking, and I was like, toxic positivity because of that exact reason right there.
Yeah.
You are so much better than I am because you give so much back to the community, and I'm like, oh, Lord.
She's overworked.
I love you.
Underpaid.
I love you, and
and underfucked.
But see, I don't think I give that much. I think I just do what I wish everyone would.
Well, that's the toxic trait right there.
Myself. Like I
Yeah.
I feel I know what I didn't have growing up. and I know what I wanted and what I
Yeah.
craved. So I want to give that to everyone of everything that I didn't get to hold on to. So I push that out.
And this is what I'm saying about like when I was saying earlier about it becoming a celebration and it's no longer a riot or a protest, or it's becoming so mainstream and commercialized.
Yeah.
Like, you were coming at it from a very genuine, heartfelt place, whereas I'm coming from it, where I'm coming from is very, it's a job. I have to do this. You know, like,
But you don't have to.
I
I'm
don't
so
have
glad
to.
you do, but you don't have to.
but you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
like,
I do.
I mean, here's the thing. And even when I won Nashville Pride, I wanted it, one, for the crown, as we all do. I wanted it to be able to be a representation. Unfortunately, I got stuck in such a time when COVID happened, and I wasn't able to do as much as I really wanted to with my reign. And I think also that kind of just made me kind of a Grinch when it comes to Pride. And then just working it as long as I have, as many years back to back, the long hours.
True.
It's hard on a drag queen.
Can you win it multiple years?
You can, I can recompete, and I can recompete now if I wanted to. I don't know if
No.
I want
No one's
to.
ever had, but actually, I didn't know that rule until RJ was telling me that.
Yeah,
night.
you can-
But
you can
no one's ever
recompete.
recompeted in the same category. I'll say
I
that.
just,
Okay.
I just don't know if I want to, and the reason is because now my outlook on it is shifted, and I don't think that I would be a good representation because I don't feel very prideful in the last several years. One, because of the state of the world and where we're at right now, but two, with how, to be completely transparent, how ragged I have been ran
I see that.
mentally.
But thank you for sharing that,
You know,
because that's a
and-
vulnerable thing. So
And
thank
I
you.
think it's something that needs to also be addressed. Is
Yeah.
we as entertainers, we do get ran ragged.
We do.
We do. And I love and I appreciate the fact that you do it with love and with this honorable outlook. I am just not, I don't have that yet. Again, I need to get that back.
And I
So,
think you will. I also
I
think,
will.
but I also think it ebbs and flows, right?
It does.
Like, because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm exhausted a lot of the time, but I also, in my heart of hearts,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I give up a gig or I take more time for myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed somebody that I could have helped, you know, I do that to myself. So that's not saying on anybody, but like, I just constantly want to give back as much as I can until I can't anymore.
Okay, so to kind of talk about that, like you just said, like I think I might have just like missed somebody that I could have helped. This is where I'm coming from. I don't think that I'm in a position to help right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, hey.
it comes. It's like you said, it's eves and flows, and I'm in a eve right now. I just
Yeah.
can't. I'm like,
But I think that's good that
can't
you
help.
recognize
I
that.
have to.
That's
because
good.
it goes back to what I was saying
Yeah.
about the mental health.
That's a healthy thing.
This is something that I'm having to navigate because y'all can all probably attest to this. I will run myself into the ground doing everything for everybody nonstop, and I'm having to relearn how to say no.
Yes, and that's a hard word.
So it
That's
is
a hard word,
but
I
it is
know.
a complete sentence.
It is a complete sentence. It's just a hard word. Do we have any fun stories about the wildest thing you have ever witnessed in a dressing room during Pride season or on a float or any Pride event? Anything wild gone down?
I mean, you've seen me do some wild things.
That's true. My eyes are still recovering.
There's the time where we were at City Winery and I came off doing my number and I just laid on the floor without a wig on. There's the time at Dragon of the Stars, Grace Lightning was trying to help me fix my makeup because it was completely melting. And I literally, I'm not kidding, was so drunk. I went into my suitcase and she closed the top of the suitcase on top of me and I fit in the entire thing. And I took a 10-minute nap in the suitcase.
I don't know if I have any fun stories, but also I don't know if I remember any of them.
And there it is.
Ooh,
That's
we can
the
talk
tea.
about last year. Well, it wasn't during Pride, but it was the
No,
Save
last
the
year was
Pride.
not fun for me.
No.
Last year was not a fun
the
year for
Save
me.
the Pride fundraiser in October, where RJ drove us all in your truck, and y'all left to go to the car, and I was late getting to the car, and they were like, "Where were you?" And I pulled out my bag. I had a bottle of vodka and tequila in my hand.
What
Because I had
fundraiser
taken
are you
it from the
talking about?
dressing room.
Hold on, you're gonna have to help me, Mom.
In October they did that like Save Nashville Pride fundraiser, and we were
Marathon
all
music
booked
work.
because we're former Miss Nashville Gay Prides, and you had drove me, Sasha, Perplexity, or RJ had drove the four of us, and we were like, we have to go back to play because we had to perform that night, and my ass took 2 bottles of liquor from the dressing room, and that's why I was late getting into the car.
And my dad was there, and not my biological dad, but my gay dad was there, and the whole time I was like, God, I'm a mess.
But that was the story of her weekend because I was hosting on the main stage last year, and it rained the whole time, so 10 minutes.
Oh, my God.
When we left the park to go to the other event, and we all crammed in Bishop's car. This one is laying across the back of 4 people. I'm in the passenger. Bishop is driving, and we literally are at a stoplight. We're like, cheese. We took a photo, and all you see is Delta's wig head in front of her because she had her wig off, but her wig on a head. And here we are, and you should have seen the cars that were next to us at the stoplight, like looking at us, like, what the heck?
I had 2 4-packs of Bearded Iris in my suitcase as well. I will leave a function with alcohol provided by the
I
function.
have a question though. Were you at that hotel gig that you?
Yes, and Aqua.
Aqua.
Remember, I took a shower.
You did take a shower, bitch.
It was a nice hotel.
You take a shower at every gig.
I love a shower.
You do that at Harkin Hall, too.
Honey,
I do.
It was so effing funny. Girl, it was me.
Oh, because Aqua went on
Delta,
live.
Aqua
got a
Carmen
plate from the
Triple C,
buffet.
Chiquita Triple C was there.
Helping, and RJ
Jackson
was there too.
Stone was there. Who else was there?
It was just us, just those 6.
Oh my God. And I mean,
Aqua went on Instagram Live and started reviewing the buffet food.
Oh, so anyways,
The photo in question. Oh, Ivy's in the back as well.
Well, bless him. That was a good time. Anyways, okay.
Aqua said this red cake tastes like red.
No. It was the ketchup. She goes, the ketchup. It tastes red. It was so funny.
That is hilarious.
I couldn't remember if it was you or somebody else.
No, it was me.
Me and Delta, we've had some blasts.
We all have had some blasts in
Honey.
this room. And like we say all the time, the dressing room and after the show is
where
where
the
the
real
real show is.
Honestly, the pre-show sometimes too.
the pre-show is
Depends
cute.
on the event.
Yes.
Depends
Now,
on
some
who you're
events-
working with.
Yeah,
now,
that
some
too.
events stressed me out to the point where we did a Pride event a couple years ago, and Delta had to go to the main
Oh, my
stage.
God.
Oh my God. And the DJ didn't have the proper music, and I was just on
No,
one.
well, because Kennedy had done her due diligence, and the DJ was fuckery. And then it led to me and Kennedy getting a screaming match.
And Delta came back. She goes, I have to go. I said, do what you got to do.
Do what you gotta do.
She said, "You double booked yourself," and I was like, "No, I didn't. They changed the time."
But you were reigning at the time, right?
Yes.
yes, I was
And
Miss
I'm
Pride that year.
And I'm gonna tell you what, that is. I think that needs to be a conversation.
No, actually, that was the year after I reigned.
Oh, okay.
So I lie.
I was about to say because
That was the year after.
When you are a Miss any Pride, the I don't know how it works for other cities and stuff, but like Nashville, it's crazy Pride weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
don't
mean,
sleep.
Well, remember, because I did the closing party that one year, and it was the year you won, and you had to come over to the closing tea dance.
Yes.
And you were in a whirlwind. Like, we barely got any time. I'm like, okay, you guys are on. I'm going to go on. Then you're going to leave. And like, it was in and
wild.
out.
It was an in and out. Me and RJ, we had to just dip, sister. But when I won, you have to be at the parade at like 8 something in the
I
morning.
think I got up to
ready
paint
to
that
go
morning at like 6:30.
Yeah,
6.
well, so at the time it took me like 10 years to put on no makeup, but I was working the night before and I was so tired that I forgot to pack pretty much the essentials. I had to do my eyebrows, my eyeliner, and my lip liner with Sharpies that I had lying around the house.
Good Lord.
So literally think about putting a black Sharpie up to your eyeball. It burns. I don't suggest it. It was terrible.
I'm just glad you still have your eyes.
Well, me too, because they're my best feature.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now my next question for all of us, and let's see if we can all answer it at the same time.
Okay.
I'm gonna test our.
Is this a one-word answer?
Well, kind of.
Okay.
Yes. So, what is one song, a Pride anthem, that you never want to hear a sister lip sync again?
Should we do it on 3?
I know. Are you ready? Oh,
Ready?
now I'm nervous if I'm going to say it right.
You're gonna say it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
This is me.
Can I make a footnote on that though? Yeah. Okay, I will say the one queen that I have seen do it, and I want to give a shout out, is the princess.
Yes.
And I enjoy when the princess does it.
Yeah.
Everyone else, because the princess does not go up there in a gown that has slurs written all over it and all the typical drag performance to that song. She goes out in this like glamorous outfit, and she actually delivers a wonderful lip sync to that song.
I love it.
So I want to give her a shout out.
I love the song. I'm a proponent.
The song is great.
I want it out myself, but
the song is great for a straight crowd.
Yes, it is.
Which is what
Tip me down
Princess
the house
normally will
boots,
perform
that
to
babe.
on Pride.
Yes.
But and then I have a second song.
Oh no.
I have a second song.
Is it Toxic by Britney Spears?
No, I love that song.
Oh, because I'm tired of that one too.
Well, okay, that could be yours. I'm sick of 100% Pure Love by Crystal Waters. But in the sense of, I'm tired of seeing drag queens do it. I want it to just be played at the dance party where everyone gets to dance to it.
Did you hear that, Justine? She came for you.
No, I love my auntie.
She's in Florida now. She's fine.
She's in Florida.
She back and forth. She split time.
She is splitting time.
She's on a timeshare.
Because she doing one of our Pride brunches this year. Oh my God.
I was not going to do it.
All right. So I think let's do one more question.
Okay.
And kind of wrap some things up. Performing in the South gives Pride a totally different energy. And that's true compared to the North, the West Coast, and even the East Coast. So what makes the Nashville queer community so special and resilient to you? And I know we've had a lot of deep discussion today, and I know this could get deep, but from your perspective, what does our queer community here, how is it so special and resilient to us?
If you don't mind, I'm going to start. Go ahead. I don't know really how to answer that exact question, but what I've gathered from that question was the reason we are set apart from places like New York, LA, Chicago is because our community is and I'm talking just strictly on a drag queen basis. I'm not talking about just queer. I'm talking about drag queen. We have a very picky, finicky community. And so as an entertainer performing in queer spaces, you have to navigate that. And that becomes very taxing. And I lost my train of thought. Somebody else go.
Well, basically, you're saying, like, there's a lot of opinions.
There's a lot of opinions. And like, okay, so there's a lot of pride that's kind of already built in, I think, in those amazing communities like New York or LA or Chicago. Like, they're very celebratory of their community as a whole. Whereas I feel like because we are in the South, we touch base on like a Chicago, a New York, or a LA. But
we're just smaller.
We're smaller, and the community that we are catering to is very touristy sometimes. And so there's a lot of discord. And so it feels like we kind of have to double time.
I agree. That's a good way
to make magic happen. And so I think it's kind of harder to do drag in the South.
I agree.
Personally. Especially in such a touristy city like Nashville.
Delta, you have anything to say?
I think, well, like what I said, chiming in with Vanity, it's a smaller community, and I feel like there's not a lot of local Nashvillians. However, in the queer community, it feels like there's a lot of local Nashvillians. So it's always interesting because I feel like the ones that have stayed fight harder for their presence in their community. But because we are a smaller scene, I guess I can say, I feel like the people that do fight harder for it. Because the other big cities, Miami, Atlanta, LA, Chicago, New York, they don't have to fight.
Well, because we don't get to take it for granted.
Yeah, we don't get to take it for granted.
There's so many entertainers at that point. Whereas like we have a lot of entertainers here in Nashville, don't get me wrong, and a lot of amazing entertainers. But like there's a select few that when you think of like Nashville drag. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
I agree. And I would say we are resilient because we are in the Bible Belt. And the fact that we still have a pretty big pride compared to other areas in our state and in some other states, it still shows the resilience that our community will come together and will make something happen for the betterment of the whole community.
Which is magical in itself.
It is. And that led me into one more question that I have for all of you. So my question is, for the baby queens out there, what's one piece of advice to get through Pride events or Pride Month? For a new, fresh, my thing is make sure that you put on deodorant on your face or put, because it gets hot out there. So make sure that your makeup is down. And I always say put deodorant on your forehead so the sweat goes back and not down your face, because you're going to be working in some hot weather all day long.
My advice is to, any moment you possibly can, decompress. Take a second to decompress. Take a second, even if it's 5 seconds.
Even if it's right before you go on stage.
I know that your friend may want you to meet them at the bar because it's Pride or whatever. And you're going to feel like you need to go because that's your friend. If that's going to come in between you and your mental health, decompress. Take that second and go, hey, I'm very busy. Or you don't have to lie to your friend. Just say, hey, I'm taking a second to myself. And then you just go into a quiet space. And I mean this, quiet space. Close your eyes for just 5 seconds and just, you have to, because that is what has been a savior for me for a long time.
Good.
So.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that. Some girls choose looks. Other girls, like Vanity, gave you really good advice.
You chose books.
No, I think your advice was
looks.
amazing. Me personally, I don't get a lot of time to decompress, so I have to
And I was one that was like, I don't either. And I'm like, keep pushing through.
I have to decompress, or else I will slit somebody's throat.
Yes.
So.
I'll say number 1, stay hydrated.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about fucking water.
Yeah, Vanity.
Liquid IVs. Okay, that was at myself too.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Staying hydrated is high key important, especially in Nashville when Pride is like 90 plus degrees every fucking year. Shit, I just had it in my head.
I think hydration was great.
Hydration. I had something else to say. Oh, wear an updo or get like a short little cute bob, because the last thing you want to be walking around in heat is a long black to your butt wig that's going to make you sweat down your back.
That's true.
So get you a cute little updo, get you a bob or something that's going to be
Off
lightweight.
the neck.
Oh, and then that was the third one. Get a Amazon battery powered hand fan that's motorized that you don't have to clack fan, you have to keep doing it yourself. This one, and just put it right around your face and boom.
Yeah, well, because when you do that motion with your arm, it actually makes you hotter.
Yeah.
It does, because it reminds me of.
Or we just have Bishop come around and fan us. Actually, that might be the solution. I'm just kidding.
Hire people.
Ladies, I thought we've had a great discussion today.
It's been a good one. It's been deep.
It's been deep, but I think it's okay
It's
for
necessary.
It is necessary. I think we've talked about a lot of different topics, from history to how we handle things to what we expect to how we hold ourselves in the space. So, how about we take a little break?
Let's take a little break.
Kisses! Oh,
God,
shit.
She has
Sorry.
been waiting to do this
I
all
thought-
day.
I thought y'all put that in.
We do, but
We do, but I think we should have you do it this time.
Yeah, for
Okay,
right.
okay,
So let's take a little break.
Kisses! And we'll take a break on that one.
And now it's time for our Showgirl Showcase. This week we are showcasing Vidalia Anne Gentry, Vag for short. With razor-sharp humor and southern charm, Nashville's own Vidalia Anne Gentry is a drag performer, host, producer, and activist known for commanding both stage and microphone. Since beginning her drag career in 2015, she has won Miss Gay Tennessee US of A 2017 and placed top 12 at Miss Gay US of A. She has performed at the legendary Ryman Auditorium alongside artists including Kesha and Ashley McBride, and appeared at major events such as Love Rising at Bridgestone Arena and On Stage with Lizzo in 2022. She co-created Sissy, a queer competition and platform celebrating Nashville's diverse queer entertainers. Her activism and artistry has also been featured in Rolling Stone magazine. Catch her on all the social media at Vag for short. And this has been our Showgirl Showcase of the week.
Hi everyone, producer Bishop here. So unfortunately, when we recorded everything with the 3 mics set up over on GarageBand, for some reason, GarageBand decided to fully export everything you've heard so far. And then as soon as we get back from the break, it decided to completely X 20 minutes worth of Delta's mic. So you won't be able to hear her directly from her own mic for the next 20 minutes, but then she'll kick right back in. You will be able to hear her in the background of the other queen's mics. I'm so sorry about this. It is a learning curve, and I'm still trying to figure out the whole aspects of one software compared to another and all that fun jazz. But I do hope you enjoy the rest of the episode, and again, I apologize.
And we're back.
Back again.
How was your break, gal?
It was good. I had pizza.
Oh my gosh, I could tell.
Oh
I had a cold cigarette to ease the pain.
my God.
Oh Lord.
I feel like that's going to make a resurgence.
It is. And like we always do, welcome back from our break. It is
Vanity.
and Kennedy Ann, and you're listening to
Loose Lips.
and Lipstick.
Yes.
We have a special guest in house. You heard her a minute ago.
Yeah, we have the wonderful Delta Granta.
Ooh.
Hey, yo.
No applause. All right.
Oh, my God. Just like your show.
Oh.
You're in most of them.
Not all three of us laughing the same.
unison.
Baby, we're cackling.
Hey, we're in harmony.
Honey.
Yeah, so in harmony.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right. So, Delta, we, as our first special guest, oh my gosh, how do you feel about that?
First and foremost,
Uh-huh.
that's how I feel.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm
Noted.
so honored to be here.
Thank
at this
you.
Imaginary event.
Uh,
I'm kidding. Oh my God.
What if we just bleep her the whole thing? Be like, and now over to Delta. And it just, nothing's there.
How about we just don't air it?
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey, girl.
Fun time. Fun time.
It was a good kiki. Okay, so we have some rapid fire questions for you that don't have to have too much thought. Don't, just we want to kind of get everybody to kind of know you in a little different light because we've heard you all around the city, but we want to get to know you. All right. So my first question is, what is your go-to track that you could perform over and over? Like, what's the song that you just love to perform?
Can I have, well, I feel like I have three, but,
Give me one.
okay. Can I have two?
No.
Okay. Now I'm gonna have two. It's either Buttons by Pussycat Dolls
Shocking.
or Straight Up by Paula Abdul.
Oh, good. Good choices, though. Good
Okay,
choices.
fine. We'll
Good
allow
choices.
it. What was
All
the third? I have to know.
The third is Bad Girl by Danity Kane.
Could have left that one alone.
Yeah, that
All
was
right.
fine. There should have been a top two, not a top four. Jeez. All right, so I have to ask, are you pump or thigh highs?
Thigh High.
Why?
I feel like I get more, for me as someone who's more of a dancer, I get more stability in a thigh high than a pump.
Okay, you call what you do dancing. I love it.
Okay. We call what you do walking around.
And I get paid doing it, bitch.
So do I.
I love this.
At least I'm booked
And blessed.
and
So
blessed.
am I.
Oh
Yeah,
my
because
God.
I book you and Kennedy books you.
Without us, you'd be nobody.
Call
No.
that
I'm just kidding.
networking.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Hear that, little ones? Hear that?
I'm telling you, and I will sing her praises all day long on that.
Yeah.
She supports queens in the city. She goes to different shows. Like, she does it. She puts in the work.
She does.
Gets the,
She
she
does.
gets she does the crime and gets the payoff.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
It's the car.
Yeah. All right. Are you more of a blonde or a brunette?
Neither.
What are you?
I would say I prefer black or like an orange hair.
Black or orange?
Very Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, very Halloween. But that's what I feel most confident in. But okay, if I had to answer the question, probably I don't like blonde on me. So I'd probably say
And I would
brunette.
concur with that.
I'd say
That's the
brunette.
word of the day. Concur.
Concur. And we circle back around.
We circled back around.
Halloween or Christmas?
Ooh, growing up it was Christmas. Nowadays Halloween.
Okay.
Why?
I feel like, not to be deep, but like Christmas had like a really big family thing for me, and I'm far away from my family now, so I'm
Okay.
kind of like, eh. And then also, as I've gotten older, Christmas seems more about gift giving than the meaning of Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Like
Hey.
I said earlier about
Hey.
Pride.
Man, we just wrapping
And
this whole up in a
Halloween-
cute little
Halloween
bow.
is, like, it's obviously drag queen's holiday, but it's usually way more fun because I get to do different characters and personas and illusions.
Oh,
Love that.
illusions.
Good answer. Good answer.
Great answer.
It's on the board.
What is your number one color in your closet? Like, what do you wear the most of?
Oh,
Black,
I don't
'cause
know
it's
my favorite
slimming.
color. Favorite color is orange, but I feel like I don't know. I feel it's probably
You totally just missed
No, I
that.
heard.
Oh no, she's choosing to ignore.
And I'm going to tell this train to come back and circle around because that.
Probably it's either red or blue, but I feel like I look best in jewel tone.
I think you look best in green.
Really?
Yeah, I love you in green.
She was the one that said I should try yellow, and I did, and I got a lot of
I
compliments.
love yellow, green. I love you in green.
Red, yellow. Or sorry, yellow, red. For anybody that understands that reference.
Nobody does.
All right.
I was
Moving
thinking
on.
mustard or ketchup. That's my next question. Mustard or ketchup?
Ketchup, duh.
Okay.
Okay.
This is nasty.
Are you a mustard girl or?
I like mustard.
I'm
I like
a mustard
both.
girl.
I like the vinegary. Like I eat like the salt
Yeah.
and vinegar chips. I love that.
Yeah, I'm just not into. Volume doesn't work on Bishop's phone again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm definitely not a ketchup girl. East or West Coast? Stumped her.
I've never.
She's a stump, and I stumped her.
I've never been to either.
Oh, you've been landlocked your whole time?
No, because she's from.
Oh, from
Well,
Louisiana.
So, but
She's a golf girl.
Okay, East or West Coast rap?
rap? Oh, west. No, I said I would.
I think she misunderstood the question.
I'm trying to think. No, I'm trying to think. I'm probably more East Coast rap. I like Tupac, Biggie.
I love that.
Florida East Coast.
Sure.
Okay, well then East Coast.
It's Islanders.
Peninsulas.
Peninsula. Okay.
I don't have no number 2 peninsulas.
God dang it. What was your favorite subject in school?
Math.
History.
Yours was math?
No,
Oh, I was like, no way.
mine was science though,
Science, history, ELA.
or English.
No, yeah, ELA. English
that what that
language-
meant?
English language arts.
Or
That's what we
PE.
call now.
I was.
I
you
thought- Can I be
physical
honest?
exercise? PE?
Well, can I be honest? I thought she was gonna say lunch. Who got a tab open?
Who got extra credits on their account?
I haven't said that yet.
I know. I was waiting on it this whole time. Do you have any more rapid questions?
Nude or black fishnets? Because you can really tell a girl by that.
You can.
I will say mostly nude because it helps blend the illusion. But if the outfit calls for a black fishnet, wear the black fishnet.
Okay. If you could only do a ballad for the remainder of your performances.
Symphony, Zara Larson.
That's not a ballad.
Yes, it is. It's an upbeat ballad.
That's
Okay.
not a ballad. A ballad is not a beat, and we will fight till the
So
death.
then do you consider I'm Every Woman by Whitney Houston a ballad?
No.
Okay. There's a sword behind you. Oh.
Don't tell her that. She'll cut me with it. Because she's
Whatever
got better
you
reach than I do.
want.
Is Simply the Best by Tina Turner?
No, that's not a ballad.
Can I just say this is
I
that
don't think
moment
I've
where
done
I
a
will
ballad.
fight her. I will fight
No,
her.
I'm saying I don't think I've done a ballad.
Mama makes bright white like the
Who put grapes
sunlight.
in the potato salad?
Oh, you know what? I have personally not done this song, but I've seen Deception do it, and I enjoy the song a lot. It's How Do I Live?
That is a ballad.
Okay,
like
that is a
that.
ballad. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a round of applause. She got to a ballad.
She got
So
there.
I would pick that one.
Okay.
She don't know the words, but she gonna pick that one.
I do, most.
Kind of like the rest of the time she performs.
I know you ain't talking about Niecy Sexton. Oh.
Glop, glop, glop.
Well,
It just got really dark in here.
it
Kind of
did.
shady.
God, I can't
Who
believe
turned the
she
lights
would
out?
say that.
I would.
I
I'll
would
say it to
too.
her face.
Yeah, you would. Say
I
it to her
would.
face. All right. Well, this has been Rapid Questions with Delta Granta.
Wolf.
Oh, God. But you know what time it is?
It's time
For Petty Confessions. This is the point in our show where you, our listeners, write in or type in to the Instagram world and tell us some of your petty confessions. And today we have two pretty good ones.
Pretty good ones.
Van, you want to start the conversation?
No, I think you should.
You're reading them. Members,
What do you mean I'm reading them?
aren't you reading the petty confession today?
That's not the one.
That's Delta's.
Yeah.
I put Delta's up there.
You want me to go first then?
Yes, Delta,
I think you
go
should.
first.
Okay, so this petty confession from an anonymous user reads, When someone in the group chat drops a massive, paragraphs-long monologue about their minor relationship drama for the 4th time in a week, I don't...
Pause.
Is that your ringtone? You know you love me. I know you do.
No, it said shut up.
Is that your ringtone?
Okay, pause. Ready?
Oh, wait, I have to start now?
Yes.
I have so many questions.
The confession was on Instagram, so I had to open it. And it just
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So, the petty confession submitted anonymously is when someone in the group chat drops a massive paragraphs-long monologue about their minor relationship drama for the 4th time in a week, I don't reply with words or an emoji reaction. I just heart the message, wait exactly 3 minutes, and then unlike it. It sends no notification, but if they check, they see the ghost of my acknowledgement. That's some petty ass shit.
Damn.
That's some petty ass shit.
I know some people that would probably do this.
I mean, why the
I
three?
would not do this, but I definitely would.
Why the 3 minutes though? Like, what is the significance behind the
I think it's
3 minute
because
mark?
They get just enough time to see. The
Oh,
message,
yeah.
And then if they click on it, and then they go like, if you're the only one that reacted, you get a notification, and then you go click on it, and there's no reaction there. So it's like, was that a mistake, or did they do it on purpose?
That is, yeah, you're kind of second guessing
Oh,
yourself.
that's kind of hateful.
It is hateful.
I'm here for it.
Would you do it?
Yes.
I mean, 4 times in 1 week, girl, damn.
Here's the thing,
Get a new
though.
relationship.
Well, that, but also here's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and time 3 minutes out. So, respectfully, I would love to say that I would do it, but honestly, I would probably do it and then
But it could be
Forget
hours
the-
later.
yeah.
No, Vanity would put a heart, and then about 20 seconds later, she would just put like a throw up emoji or something.
Probably.
She
Yeah.
would just change the emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she'd come back later and be like, I really didn't like that click.
Or I would just ignore it, and then when they brought it up to me in person, I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I love that. Yeah, I'd probably do this one too.
Yeah.
I just think, especially if this person is literally going on about things that we've heard over and over again, or they
Rehashing.
just want the attention.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of gays that just want the attention in your friend group.
And we're assuming they're gay.
That's true.
We're assuming they're
Okay,
gay.
I do know that this person is gay.
Okay, so you have insider.
I do.
Did Delta write this one?
No,
You
she
talking
did
about
not.
Nick Jenkins?
No.
Oh my God, leave her alone. She's
Hi,
tired.
sister, I love you.
She's tired. Leave her alone. Oh Lord.
No, this is not. I would not say this is anybody in our immediate friend circles.
I'm not friends with Nick Jenkins, so that's fine.
Breaking news.
Oh gosh, she's gonna make an Instagram post about
Well, okay.
I don't follow her, so it's okay.
Oh my god. All right, so let's
Love you,
Vanity.
Nick.
Now that you are ready, can you
Finally.
tell us our second petty confession?
Now, mine's not as intense, but I mean it's pretty fucked up. So our user sent in, I poisoned a coworker's water with Visine so they would get the shits.
Damn,
What did this coworker do to you? First
that's
and
what I
foremost?
want to know. We need more.
Well, I
deets.
want more details. That's so just vague.
I just want to know what Visine is.
It's eye drops, dumbass.
Well, I have 20/20 vision, so.
You don't have to have.
Don't have to have
What the fuck? Delta! Do you ever get dry eye?
No.
Baby Louisiana education right there.
Gee, look, Bishop is Googling it as we speak.
Okay,
Visine is a popular brand of over-the-counter eye drops used primarily and temporarily relieves eye redness, dryness, and minor irritation caused by environmental factors like dust, smoke, and fatigue.
Or come
and
in
honey,
your
I'm
eye.
fatigued.
Or come in your eye.
No.
Listen, I got my cumbrellas on right now. With your eyelashes.
They are the extended kind.
Oh Lord. Okay, so would you do this?
No, I would never poison anyone. I don't think I would. No.
Yeah, but do we consider this poison?
Yes.
Yes.
Visine.
I
I'm
think
not gonna die.
I'm pretty sure Visine
You
could
don't
kill.
know that.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, get
Google
back
this.
to Google.
Go back to Google,
Visine
Bishop.
Kill you.
Yes, it can. I think if you put it in their milk specifically, there's something about the.
Milk? Who drinks milk these days?
White people.
Extremely dangerous and can be life-threatening. Doesn't mean it is. It says can be.
So Delta would do this.
Delta would most definitely do. And especially in milk.
I'm gonna have to cover my tequila from now on. Well, hell, she doesn't know what Visine is. I'm fine. I'm safe. I'm
Where
safe.
can you get this? At Walgreens?
Sure. Over the counter, sister.
Or is it a prescription?
You're gonna have to go over the counter to get it. I get to see it now.
I'm leaving my body as we speak. Like, I'm just ascending.
Look, Target. You can get it at Target. You can get it at Publix. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it
More places.
more places. You can get it at CVS. Shocking, because that's where you go to get things like that.
Ulta.
Dollar General,
The DG.
Kroger.
The DG.
Yeah, you can get it everywhere.
Violet Travel Center.
I love that we just introduced her to Visine.
Oh, you can
And
get
now
it
she
at
go- now
DJ's
This
wholesale.
whole time I thought her eyes were red because of all the blow, but now I'm thinking it's because she needs Visine.
Believe that.
Please.
Edit.
Woo, Bishop's going to have a time editing this.
Oh, bless its heart.
Oh,
Highest
He's gonna need some Visine.
he's going to
the
need...
highest rated episode for sure.
Oh, absolutely, because I'm here.
I can't wait for the people in the Congo to be like, who's Delta Granta?
They're gonna be like, what is Visine?
I bet you they don't have Visine in the comments.
I bet they
Oh
do.
my God.
Google it. Google it. Google it. Now, y'all should have never have done this because now I know. And I'm going to be like, fact check it. We're Googling.
Congo, Africa.
We're Googling. Visine is not widely distributed.
So I was right.
For once.
Oh, you can find it. Wait, it says you might find it occasionally in high-end
Oh, go ahead.
expatriate
Sure.
pharmacies in major cities like Kenosha or Brazzaville. U.S. Embassy in the DMV
Greenwich.
advises that American over-the-counter medications are not reliably available.
So they just want you to have red eyes. Great.
I don't think they have a problem with that down there,
They
though.
probably have a natural
I bet they.
remedy.
Yeah, I was about to say they probably have something really cool.
Listen to this bitch. Natural remedy. I gotta go, Lord. Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, so we know that Delta would do this.
I didn't submit this, though.
No, you did not.
Obviously, because you don't know what Visine is.
You
So
don't-
calm down, sister.
She Googled it and wrote it.
God
This
bless
looks
you.
good.
Go shave your arms.
Okay.
Yes, I would do
That's
this.
on the to-do list.
Oh my God, I love
I would
this.
absolutely do this.
Okay.
And I would make sure that it was fatal.
Now, I wouldn't tell anybody if you did it, but I would not do it.
I would do it.
I would like be that sister that would be like, I got your back,
This is
girl.
going to be incriminating evidence if anybody in the community dies of Visine.
No, because I'm not gonna do it to anybody that if I do it, it's gonna be like RJ.
Oh my God.
Edit that out.
Oh my God.
No, edit it in. I love it.
All right. Well, this has been our Petty Confessions. Lord bless it, Jesus.
This has been a fun episode. Thank you, Delta, for being here.
Yes, just want to say thank you for being here.
I can't wait for you to leave.
God.
I love.
I love it
If
so.
she trips on stage tonight, it's not because I talked her voodoo.
You do wait.
I think I've lost all control
You have.
of today.
Ooh,
Oh my God. Okay, well, you know what it is.
the snack that smiles back.
Goldfish.
This is why we can't be in the same room with each other.
This is. Oh my God.
Are you part of the LGB? Because your gun is pink.
Why does it smell like Japanese cherry blossom in here?
I don't even wear
What
Japanese.
have you been having in here, Bishop?
I don't even wear Japanese cherry blossom. Sister, this isn't Melanie Martinez.
A picture in my pussy.
I about that one.
That's my favorite one. Oh, here go my part right here. I picture in my pussy.
God bless.
Okay.
Over here at the studios, Kennedy Ann has lost all. She's lost everything,
I
all
want everyone to
handled.
know the back of Vanity's neck is warm.
It's because it's fat, bitch.
my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Kennedy is over.
One
it.
thing you cannot say is we don't have a good time. We love it. We have a great time.
Okay, we gotta grow up. We're adults.
Yes,
Okay.
grow up.
Wrap
All right.
this mother up.
Here we go. We're into our next favorite segment, according to Van, is our tips and tricks of the week. And I'll start to give you all some time. So my tip of the week is for the girls who wear tights and pantyhose and fishnets and all that. Not me, but I used to long ago until God granted me beautiful legs.
How long?
Shut up, Delta.
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
Probably, I haven't worn probably pantyhose in 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So, this trick is the hairspray on the tights. So, trick is a classic, cost-effective way to make your pantyhose last longer. So, what you're going to do is you're going to spray your pantyhose down with your hairspray, and it helps it from snagging or ripping. It avoids those little pesky runs in your pantyhose, and it kind of just lets them, because we were talking about this a few weeks ago about how expensive it all is becoming. So save your money where you can and spray your pantyhose with hairspray. That's my tip of the week, and I liked it. Thank you.
I like that one. That's a good. That's actually a really good tip. And also,
I'm just thinking Delta can use it because she rips hers all the time
well,
because she does stunts.
Why was that
And
an air
quotations.
quote? Now, why was that an air quote?
Because I love just inserting an air quote around random things to be like, I love Delta.
This room is
So is-
vast with love currently.
no. So is Delta going next, or is it me? I think Delta should go.
Delta, give
Okay,
your
you can
tip.
wrap it up. All right, so I'll go next. So mine
That
has to do
sounded
with.
very hateful.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
like it. I didn't appreciate that.
Well, grow up.
Run up.
Anyway, so mine has to do with music and musicality, I should say. So when you're listening to a song that you want to perform, or if you're learning a new song that came out, first and foremost, of course, you want to listen to the lyrics and learn them. So get that through maybe up to 10 times, however long it takes you to learn lyrics. What I want to say is that go back then and listen another 10 times and find the beat and the parts of, okay, y'all gotta stop. The beat and the parts of the song that really give you a moment to amplify your performance. So a perfect example is the song I do all the time. I mentioned it earlier, Straight Up by Paula Abdul. If you go, learn the lyrics if you don't already. If you go and listen to it, there's so many little nuances and scents that you can hit as a performer that the crowd is going to be like, wow, she really knows what you're doing. And especially if you're not someone who is a dancer, it'll make you look like a dancer.
I love that tip.
That was a good one, actually. And honestly,
I felt that was a little pointed at some people.
it was me.
If I wanted to point, I would point.
Well, that's what I do on stage, and I make good money doing it.
You do.
Well, my
Pointer
tip,
sister.
my tip or trick would be, don't be like Delta. Do better. That is all.
And you too
know
can
what?
prevent drag queens from ruining
And you know
their
what?
careers.
And you know what? I support that trip because we have too many entertainers as is. So don't be like me.
That's true.
Quit drag.
Although I should have asked that rapid question. When are you quitting?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
If I lose this pageant in a couple weeks, I'll probably quit after
Oh
that.
yeah, tell everybody what you're about to do.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
really cool.
Well, I think it's coming out before it, right? Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But on okay, great. So on June 14th, if everyone is available, I am going to embark on a new journey. I'm running to vie for the title of Mr. Nashville Gay Pride.
Oh.
If you're familiar, I won 2023 Miss Nashville Gay Pride. So I'm trying to become the first person in Nashville Pride pageant history to win both categories. And I'm really excited about it. It's just been this new little journey I'm on. I'm still Delta. However, my persona will be Alpha Granta.
Oh.
And people asked why I chose the name Alpha. Obviously, it plays into the Greek alphabet, Alpha, Delta, and all that stuff. But I think there's a really weird contrast of having a name such as Alpha and thinking that people would think I'm masculine presenting when I can play into being a more feminine male with a name like Alpha.
I love that.
Yeah.
Get out of my head. Get out
I
of my
love
head.
that. Well, best of luck because
Thank
I'll
you.
be rooting for you. I'm sure Van and I might.
Are you going to come watch?
We might be there.
I will definitely probably be there.
I will.
Because as a former Miss Nashville Gay Pride,
I always
I'll
like
be
going
there.
to those and watching and supporting. So yes, I will be there to support.
Wait.
you.
I just realized. So you were Miss Nashville Gay Pride 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Miss Nashville Gay Pride 2019 to 2021. I need you to win the title,
Yeah.
Kennedy.
No,
Kennedy.
obviously not this year because it's too late to put a package, but we can start preparing you for the next
It's
year.
never too late when you have vanity on your side.
Never too much. Never too much.
Okay, we'll discuss. We'll discuss.
No. Let's do it right here and right now.
Right now. Oh
Right
my
now.
gosh. But Pride season is
Yes.
here.
Yes.
We have a lot of gigs. You can catch Delta and myself on June 13th at Harkin Hall with the Harkin Hall Angels. We're going to be doing a lovely Dragapalooza show. Pride-a-palooza, just fun. They're going to have brunch, drinks, and drag. And it is all the doors open at 12. And the show starts at 1. And it's a fun, fabulous venue. It's a fun time with all the gals. So please come and support your local queens on that day. You can find tickets at harkinhall.com. And please come and join us. You can also catch me on June 27th at Stateside Kitchen doing the drag brunch for our Pride brunch on the 27th. So that'll be fun. Then we also have, I forgot. Also on June 13th, we have the one and only Afro Sheen.
Yes!
They tear it up.
Every time.
So I have to tell you, they get their nails done at the same shop that I get my nails done.
Oh.
And I did not know this until I was getting the set that I have on currently. And my nail tech asked me, they were like, so who's your favorite DJ that, DJs that play every once in a while or whatever. And I was like, they don't DJ enough for me, but I was like, Afro Sheen. I love their music. I love their energy. I love their vibe.
They're amazing.
And they are amazing. So if you ever get the chance to just see them do their work, please
follow them on the socials. Find out
follow
where they go.
follow them because they are an amazing fucking DJ.
Yes.
So.
Van, are you anywhere for the Pride season?
I mean, I'm in my usual place every Wednesday through Sunday at Play Dance Bar.
But you're bringing down the house every week.
Every week.
So come and get your Pride on. Support your local queens.
Yes.
We love it. We also want to say happy Pride to everyone. Live loud. Be yourselves. Live your true, authentic life. And have fun. And anybody else have anything to say before we wrap it all up?
Only thing I would like to say is thank you, Delta Granta, for being here. And I love you all. And stay true to who you are.
Thank you, Delta, for being here. Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time, and I just wanted to ask both of you one final question.
Great.
Who put the grapes in the potato salad?
Girl!
Well, Delta, for joining us today, where can the lovelies find you?
So all of my social media across every platform that I'm on should just be at Delta Granta, all one word, no spaces, no caps.
Okay.
So at Delta Granta, DeltaGranta.
It can spell.
She can spell.
I'm proud of her. She's come a long way. Now,
She has.
if only we can get her to count, that'd be great.
I should have participated in the script spelling bee with Heather Sapphire the other night. I should have.
Should have. Could have. Would have.
But
didn't.
No, I got too drunk and ate Popeyes at my bed.
And I'm drunk right now as I'm laying here.
I love it.
You can catch me across all social media platforms at The Only Vanity. Please make sure you check me out and give me a follow.
Yes, and you can find me on all the social media at Miss MS Kennedy Ann Scott. And you can find me at Lipstick Lounge every Wednesday and Friday, twirling it for the Lord, baby.
Honey.
If you enjoyed hearing all of our conversation today, you can follow us on the socials at Loose Lips and Lipstick Pod on Instagram. And you can also email us at looselipslipstick@gmail.com. Thank you all for tuning in today. We love you. We'll see you next week. I have been one of your hosts, Miss Kennedy Ann Scott.
And I'm the other girl, Vanity.
And our special guest today was...
All right.
Delta Granta.
Stay classy, biatches. Bye.
Bye.